Surprise! Hello! I started a little bit early just because I really wasn't doing anything. Like I sat down to set up and I was like, oh wait, like I'm ready already. So hello everyone. We're starting literally just 2 minutes earlier, so it's not like it's a big deal. But how is everyone doing today? Welcome to our weekly reading sprints. I hope that everyone is having a fabulous time wherever you guys are. Let me know what you guys are reading in the chat. And I'm going to continue lore, which is what I'm currently reading. And you guys, I'm actually really enjoying this. Like I was so scared going into this. Yes, everybody, let me know what you guys are reading in the chat. But I was so scared going into this because I didn't think I was going to like it. And I was so scared because it's also like a patron book club pick. And I was like, oh my God, like, what did we do? Like, what are we getting? It's just really good, you guys. So I'm really enjoying lore, surprisingly enough. So yeah, I'm currently on page 162. And hopefully I'll be able to make some more progress on the sprints. But I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, night, morning, wherever you guys are, and that life is treating you well. So hello. Mel, what's on the main TBR? My TBR is going up on Sunday. So you guys will be able to see everything that's on the TBR then. So yes, it's going up on Sunday. I have some really great books in there, mostly fantasy, though, like mostly fantasy. So mostly fantasy, but I'm really excited for you guys to see it. Hello, we'll be continuing City of Bones. I'm on page 299. I'm very excited because I like the book so far. I am glad that you are liking it, Adam, and I hope that you continue to like it. I will preface the sprints by saying that today's sprints will probably be a little bit shorter than we tend to do them. We are probably going to be here for like 3 hours at most. So I think we're going to do like, if we do long sprints, we'll do 3 sprints. If we do shorter sprints, we may be able to fit in a little bit more sprinting, but not going to be here for like the usual 5 hours. Just to preface that, it's been a busy day, but we're here. Hello. And this is my attire when I am off work and off duty and I have filmed. So that's why I look this, that's why I'm wearing a blazer. But hello. Quarter wings are ring here. Miss my wife. Hi, Gav. Gav, are we doing anything? Are we going to stay awake for much longer? Let me know if the wife should send the husband a link if you want to join, even if it's for a little bit. Kingdom of Ash, Throne of Glass for the first time. Reading Please Look After Mother. Reading from Blood and Ash. I haven't read much in the past couple of days. Need to read. Me too, Joe. I literally have read one book, and it was... I read Chloe Brown. I was like, what did I read? I read Chloe Brown, and now I'm on to this. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I haven't read much. So we got to compensate with the little time that we have and just squeeze in as much reading as we can. That's the motto. Reading a series of unfortunate events. I'm on book 7. Currently reading Crown of Midnight by Miss Mass. How are we enjoying it? Reading Shadow and Bone, Siege and Storm. We Were Liars. We're in Rising. Gonna watch A Book of It in 3 minutes, but I'll be back in like an hour. Don't you worry, Dem. I'll definitely be here in an hour. Reading Sadie. I'm planning to start lore after I finish Crown of Gilded Bones. I'm going to start Crown of Gilded Bones. I believe I'm starting it Sunday is the plan. If everything goes according to plan, then I think I'm going to start it Sunday night? Question mark. I really don't know anymore. I'm just winging it at this point. I'm just winging it. Oh, this just jumped a lot. Okay, just started House in the Cerulean Sea, Wings of Ebony. It's been a while since I've joined the sprints. Hello, Chloe. I'm reading Bone Crier's Moon. I never get to see your sprints, but I'm doing a 48-hour readathon. Look, good luck to you. I hope you have tons of water and snacks and just the comfiest place to read because it's going to be a long time, but it's going to be a good time. I'm reading 3 books at the same time. I'm reading, Discovery of Witches. Okay. We love it. We love it, Brittany. Honestly, I can't wait to get to Shadow of Night. It got here. I rearranged my bookshelves, y'all, so I don't know where anything is anymore. It's in a stack of books. I won't be grabbing it, but I can't wait to get into it. I'm just very excited. Heir of Fire, Wicked King, reading Night Film. Hello. I'm going to be reading Well of Ascension. Why did I read that as Mel of Ascension? I'm okay with that too. Well of Ascension, not Mel of Ascension. That would have been a little bit of a weirder title. Title. I can't talk. I can't talk. If you change the R in lore to a V, Gabby, what was that actually really smooth though? That was really smooth. You know, if you change the R to a V, that's also what I feel for you. Hello, reading. Ooh, take a hit, Danny Brown. I can't wait to get into it either. I actually like lore quite a bit. See, I literally come in here and it's like I just can't articulate. Mel, words. What are words? Point is, I'm really enjoying lore. I see why people didn't like it, but I'm really enjoying it. So I'm glad that I am, because if not, it would have been really unfortunate. Finishing Queen of Shadows, and it's amazing. Hello. How are you doing today, my love? Midnight here in the UK. I know, which is also why I've been kind of starting sprints a little bit earlier. Not only because it's easier for me now to start them a little bit earlier so that I have the night mostly free for either meetings that are happening at nighttime or to spend some time with my family. So I hope that starting them like an hour or two earlier than I used to will be a little bit helpful for the European peeps. I think my sprints from now on are going to start either at 5 or 6 p.m. CT, which is my time zone right now. And I hope, again, that is a little bit more helpful. Reading, oh, wait, Six of Crows. Well, somebody's reading Shadow of Night, liking it more than book 1. This is what I want to hear. There's people who've told me, like, I don't know if you're going to enjoy book 2. And then there's people who go, book 2 is my favorite one. And I'm like, that's the attitude that I want. That's the energy I want going into this book. So I really hope that it's my favorite so far too. I'm going to start it. I don't even know when I'm going to start it. I'm just going to read it this month. That's what I know. I just don't know when I'm going to start it. I'll be starting the Poppy War later on. Right now I'm playing a board game with my son. Oh, that's so cute. I hope that when you do start the Poppy War, that you do enjoy it though, because it's one of my favorites. It's one of my all-time favorites. I have many questions about the Discovery of Witches show since you watched it. I know you like Matthew Good as Matthew, but that all I know. Also, Creature Yoga. Look, A Discovery of Witches was fantastic. Like, I just can't say, hello, Pris, hello. But I loved everything about A Discovery of Witches. Just the Creature Yoga was fantastic. I love how they included kind of like that element to kind of ground the story a little bit and to give Dyana like an outlet to kind of like let loose. And I love that Matthew was in that too. It was just all kinds of great. And Isabel, I love too. It's like, she is kind of the, I guess, the bitchy like mom that like your mother-in-law that you wouldn't necessarily like get along with, but she's a softie at heart, and I love that. And Marta, don't get me, it's just I love them all. I love them all. No, unfortunately, I am also alone today. Christine is currently in like the last stretch of like college. We should be so proud of our girl because she's graduating in like a week. I'm so proud. But she's busy. Kristen's at work right now, and Lisa is also currently busy. So it's only going to be me today. I hope you guys don't mind seeing my face on the big screen. But yes, again, it's just going to be me. Are you reading? Yes, I am reading today. I'm reading lore. This is what I'm currently reading, starting lore for this weekend. Hey, Mel, hey, hello. Reading To Kill a Kingdom. I also read this as watching. I don't know what's going on with me today. What are words? Do I even read? Do I? Love how you reorganize your bookshelf. It was time. I have been filming a lot of videos lately, and I realized just how all over the place my bookshelves were. And I was like, Mel, before the sprints, this is your task. And so I just took everything and I rearranged it, and there wasn't any space for Priory. So Priory's just sitting there. It's just sitting there. I am doing great. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking very much. City of Ashes, Hunt the Flame, Serving Business Casual. God might have competition. There's a new mat. Look, I could never leave Gavin behind ever. But, you know, if like Matthew Claremont or Matthew Good came up to me, I would be like, yo, how many suits do I need to buy to match you? Because I'm here for it. I am here for it. How long are we going to be here today? I think we're going to be here for 3 hours. So until like 9 p.m. my time. So depending on how long the sprints are, we may have like 3 to 5 sprints depending on the time frame. If we do like 45-minute sprints, then it'll be 3. If we do like 20 to 30-minute sprints, then we'll have a little bit more. Yes, happy birthday to my husband. Where's my ring? Oh my God, I lost my ring, y'all. Here it is. I could never lose my ring because we're married. It's great. It's a great time. But yes, everybody say happy birthday to Gavin in the chat because I just love him so much. Reading the selection for the first time so far, enjoying it. The Midnight Library, Queen of Shadows. Hoping to finish my audiobook of Winter today, even though I have more than 10 hours left. Look, you speed that up, and you're good. You are good. I did give it 1 star, a very well-earned 1 star, in my opinion. So that's where I'm at. I talked all about it in my wrap-up, though. Hello, Sherilyn. I hope your day is going good, too. Hola, estoy leyendo nuestro juego más cruel. Espero que te guste. I'm starting with Crown of Gilded Bones, and I'm so excited to get back now that school's over. I am so happy for everybody who's out of school now, who just went through exams and just nailed it and is past that. So happy for y'all. Reading the graphic novel Preacher, Half a King. I really want to read Mrs. Death, Mrs. Death, but I don't know what this is. I'm in bed having a sugar crash after eating so much. I'm glad you ate cake, though. You deserve all of the cake. And look, you're gorgeous anyway, anyhow. So I'm sure you look stunning, okay? Sugar Crash Gav must be the hottest Gav out there. I'm reading The Cruel Prince, only on chapter 3. Kind of confused. I hope it clears up for you. I DNF'd it. Very proudly so, but I hope you enjoy it. Don't know if I should start Lord of Shadows or continuing with, okay, I would normally say Lord of Shadows, but I recently watched the Howl's Moving Castle movie for the first time. I know, and I really, really enjoyed it, so I'm gonna say Howl's Moving Castle if you're enjoying it. I went into Sadie nervous, and I ended up loving it. 10 out of 10, 5-star for me. So good, so great. Chef's kiss. Finishing up Tokyo Ghoul Volume 1. That's what we love to see, Ethel. I can't wait to continue with Tokyo Ghoul 2. I got snacks and Pepsi Max Cherry. I've never tried any kind of like cherry, like strawberry kind of flavored soda, like Pepsi wise or like Coke. I don't know how that tastes, but I hope that it's good. Gavin is always okay, period. Gavin is always looking gorgeous, a whole ass prince, if you ask me. ¿Cómo estás? Bien, gracias. And thank you very much. Currently reading A Little Life. How is lore? I really enjoy this, but also keep in mind, I like mythology and I like books that talk about deities and gods. If you're not into that, what not suggest? Because there's a lot of world building. There's a lot of information to take in. So I wouldn't recommend this to like the average person who doesn't necessarily enjoy any of those things. But if you do, might be your cup of tea. I love seeing my agendas hit. Okay, period. It's about to become one of my brand series. Thanks to you, Brittany. Shout out to you. And we love to see it. Mel of Ascension is my fact pick of our love. Look, okay, Mel of Ascension, it be sounding like a hit to me. New York Times bestselling list, here we come. They ain't never seen a better pair. I'm sorry, it's over for every author out there. Like, it really is. How do I read when I don't have motivation? You don't. Or you audiobook it, or you read graphic novels or manga. But if you don't feel it, you don't feel it. And you just know how to read. Like, don't read if you don't want to. See, this is what gives me hope. Because you told me that A Discovery of Witches was good. But if you tell me that Shadow of Night is your favorite, Brittany, I'm out here trusting you. I trust you. I just started watching your video on mangas, graphic novels, and I have Spy X Family out now. So that's what I'm starting with. Yes, my brother started reading it. Was it yesterday? I do think he grabbed it out of the bookshelf yesterday, and he says that he is really enjoying it. He refuses to finish volume 1 because he's like, I don't want to finish volume 1. I don't want it to be over because we don't have volume 2. And I'm like, okay, so I guess I should get volume 2. So that's where I'm at. But apparently it's really good. He says he's never read anything quite like it in manga, and so that's why he's been really excited about Spy X Family. So, you know, it's what it is. Yes, you will love the Poppy War. And if you don't, it's fine. There's more than enough love on this round to keep it going. So I hope you do love it, though. Happy birthday, God. The Poppy War was one of my favorite, period. One of my favorite books of 2020, indeed. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Nina. I probably won't be here for long. Me either. It's late here, but just popping in to say hi and love you. I love you too, Nina. Been on vacay for the past week and got basically no reading done. You're good. Glad to be back home. You're reading People Leaving on Vacation. Oh, that was my favorite book that I read last month. I hope that you enjoy it. So good. Also, Caitlin, I'm so sorry that your ankle is still kind of bad, but I do hope that it gets better for you soon enough. I know everything about spraining ankles and breaking bones, so I hope that, again, it passes by soon enough for you. Make sure you keep that elevated. Make sure that you ice it every once in a while. Don't put too much pressure on it. I know it's uncomfortable, but just try and not put anything on it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Again, business casual is my attire today. I want to get new bookshelves and I'm going to wait until I move. That is me too. I don't have any space left on my bookshelves. So I have either been thinking to unhaul most of my Cassandra Clare books, except the ones that I really love, or I don't know what else I could do. Yeah. I really should buy new bookshelves, but I kind of want to wait till I move. But is that realistic? No. You look like I'll take hot businesswoman. I'll take it. I'll take it. My favorite book in the Mortal Instruments was definitely City of Heavenly Fire, from what I remember. Also, I read it a long time ago. So like, don't quote me on it, but definitely Out of the Mortal Instruments, the last one. When you finish the A Discovery of Witches trilogy, I'm gonna seriously push Uprooted on you, then The Falcon. Okay, I gotta make my way through them. Also, Deborah Harkness is writing another thing in the Discovery of Witches world, and like, what do I do now with that information? It's like, who is it gonna follow? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I'm living. Same, Kiara. I don't know what this is referring to, but same. Happy birthday, Gavin, okay? Happy birthday, Gav. Happy birthday to you. Finally on my last day of recovery after getting, wisdom tooth. I remember I only took my right side out, but that was a time. I literally only ate like lentil soup. Like, what else did I eat? I don't remember. But I hope that it all went well for you and that you'll be able to eat good after. Fingers crossed for you. Happy birthday, God. It's like 1 a.m. in Germany, but I always look forward to Thank you for being here, even though it's late. I really appreciate you all. More happy birthdays for Gav, Aqua War, hello from Puerto Rico, hello from Panama. Finally have a bachelor's. Ooh, okay, Jessica, congrats to you. Happy birthday, Gav. Reading Dorothy Must Die. Ooh, that's a throwback. I'm still doing exams. I shouldn't really be reading, but I just need a break. Look, self-care. Self-care. Okay, so when I watched my first sprint earlier this year, I thought Mel and Gab were actually married. Yeah, we are. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you. See, you are Gavin and my children. We are the parents. Finished the semester on Wednesday, and finishing school for the summer is such a relief. I am so happy for you guys, and that again, you guys will get a little bit of a break. Hello, lovely. Hello, Steph. You can talk Spanish to me. I was just waiting for one comment to pop up, and Priz delivered. Priz delivered. Hi, Steph and Priz, 100 pages into last night at the Telegraph. How are you enjoying this? I was really excited for this when I first heard of it, but I haven't seen really like people following up on the book. I have yet to read. I don't own it. I haven't read it, anything, but tell me how you're enjoying it. The online waiting thing is so cute and nice. It reminds me I was online married to a man. Aw, wait, that is so nice. That is so good. You gotta get, okay, thank you. Here's the thing, you guys. I have no memory of Studio Ghibli when I was younger. Like, none. My brother apparently watched all of the movies, and I have literally seen none of them. So I need to catch up. I have some catching up to do. I have them all saved on my Netflix, though. Should I buy these Violent Delights? I typically would say Throne of Glass, but like these Violent Delights. Do I read Girl in the Blue Coat, or do I read Once and For All? Don't know any of these, but Girl in the Blue Coat be sounding like a thriller. Catch it being a middle grade. But if it's a thriller, I say go for that one. I have like 80 unread books. I want to read all of them at once. Same. I just want my eyes to go like haywire and just to read everything at the same time. That's what I want to do. That's the mood. Okay. Finishing up The Vanishing Half. Has anyone read A Song of Achilles here? I know Gav has read this and loved it. I personally haven't read it, so I don't have any opinions. We need to talk about why you don't like Thomas Creswell, Mel. I'm so shook. Also, I channeled my inner detective, Mel. Look, I really predicted the ending for Stalking Jack the Ripper and all of that, but Thomas was just a ride, Brittany. I did not like his attitude. I did not like his cockiness, the backhanded compliments to Audrey. It was just not a fun time. I really just, it was annoying me. I'm curious, as a YouTuber, how do you make sure you're inclusive in every aspect, race, ethnicity, mental health, etc.? Do you mean with the books that I read, or what aspect of it exactly are you referring to? I'll gladly answer the question. Period. I missed that. Hello, everyone. I'm reading The Dating Plan. I've never found an audiobook that hits for me. It's usually contemporaries for me. Like, I typically don't listen to audiobooks for fantasy books, but contemporaries for me really do it, and just they make me cry. They make me cry. Do you watch anime? I started dabbling in it very recently. The first one that I watched was Death Note, and it was honestly a fantastic place to start. And I'm currently watching Demon Slayer with my brother, and I am very excited to continue because I didn't expect the first episode to go down. I was like, damn, I'm excited for this. So I'm currently watching Demon Slayer. One of my best friends is obsessed with the discovery of witches. Oh my God, I wish I could be Deborah and just hug her and tell her, like, thank you for giving me one of my favorite books. I, however, DNF the second book. See, this is not like unknown to me. Like, a lot of people have told me that it's not their favorite. So I kind of, I hope that is good for me. I hope that is good for me. Reading, here I go. Legendborn for a book club. For some reason, my tongue always gets tied when I say Legendborn. It's fine. We're pushing through. The Blazer is giving me buzz. Okay. What's up? Hope you're doing well. Reading Crown of Midnight tonight. It's so good. I am glad that you're enjoying it, Moni, and be ready for that. And I don't know if it's a reread for you, but the ending, though. Shadow of Night is truly amazing. The characters you see will shock you. I am just really excited for Shadow of Night based on how the first one, I already know the route it's going to take, and I'm excited for it. So, I'm really excited for you. I changed into comfy clothes real quick when the stream started. Okay, as you should. Did my comment get deleted? Which comment? The I'm living one? I saw the I'm living one, and I think that's it. Is it? Let me know. Thanks for the love and advice, Mel. I'm here for you guys. Anyone else constantly lose just one book, the same book? Me. And it's always usually in the living room. Mel is giving Dyana when she's... Look. I'll gladly be Dyana if I can take Matthew. I said you look like a hot business mom. Not a hot. I didn't see that comment. But I guess I'll take hot business mommy. Gavin called me a MILF when I cut my hair. And then I guess I'm a hot business mommy now. I guess that's what we're doing. Thank you. Have to go do something back in 20 minutes. Don't you worry. We'll be here. The new book Deborah is writing in the world is supposed to follow a character. I'm excited. Thank you very much. Did you learn to edit and make content through Skillshare or just trial and error? I learned it like myself because I started my first YouTube channel way back when I was 15. So I started like learning how to edit. I moved my way like up. I started with iMovie and then Final Cut Pro, and then I made my way through Premiere Pro. But I definitely taught myself, and the things that I didn't know or the things that I really wanted to include in the videos editing wise, I just looked up on YouTube, because back then I didn't know that Skillshare existed. Did it back in 2015? I don't know if it did, but back then trial and error and YouTube were definitely my best friends. I also finally got my hands on a Billy bookshelf. Ooh, I am so excited for you. I also love the movie. I just want to constantly be like this. What's up? You look so pretty. Love your hair. Thank you very much. Me and Mel were okay. Like, no shame. No shame in this household. We were very busy trying to get through from Blood and Ash. I'm not loving it, but not hating it either. I have seen a lot of people be feeling this way through, like, towards the book lately. So I just hope that you can at least pull through and enjoy most of it. I finished all of SGM books. Honestly, don't know what to do with my life at the moment. Someone help. That's me. No, you haven't missed any sprints. We have yet to go into the first one. Thank you so much. I enjoy musicals so much. I am a musical theater nerd. I do musical theater here in Panama. So, yes, I do like musicals. I'm still behind on comments, y'all. Someone, now you calling me a turtle? Now you calling me a turtle, Miss Kiara? I'll catch up. I'm not that behind. It could be worse. Just finished You Deserve Each Other this morning. Now to find my next read. You can drop some options and we can help you. I really want to read Uzumaki and Tomi by Junji Ito. Can somebody just tell online retailers to not retail these for $30 a piece? Yo, I literally went on today and I was like, let me just at least buy one of them. Why are they so expensive? Why are they so expensive? The Song of Achilles was very emotional. There you go. I want to read The 100,000 Kingdoms by N.K. Jemisin because it's by a Black woman and about gods. Ooh, it definitely do be sounding like something that I'd like. I also recently got Wings of Ebony, which is another one that revolves around godhood. So I'm very excited about that one too. I have read 66, 67 books. I know I'm like 8 books out, I think, from reaching my yearly goal. So yeah, despite what you say, I will read the project and then you go ahead. I'm not like advising anybody to like not go into it. I'm just here to let you know that it's not what it's being marketed as. And I personally didn't enjoy it, but I would never say don't go into anything unless it's like really, unless it's like Den of Vipers, you know? So far I am stressed because of what's being set up because I need this to end in a happily ever after. But so far there's been a lot of important conversation. I'm here for it. Ooh, okay. Okay, thank you for reminding me. I was like, is this the Telegraph Club? Is this something else? But thank you for letting me know because that's definitely one that I am looking at. You can listen to audiobooks on Audible. There's Script, there's Chirp audiobooks. Where else? If you guys know any others, let me know. But I think those are like the main 3 that I use. Books you include in your videos and your IG. I mostly just read what I like, what I gravitate towards, and most of that, like not most of that, but a lot of that is already by POC. And like being Latina myself, I always make sure that I research the books beforehand, like see what they include. You guys know I like hard-hitting books, regardless of the genre. So like the themes of mental health, etc., are usually always in the books that I read. So yeah, I'd say just look at synopses always and just see like social media. Like there's a lot recommendations wise that goes down on like Twitter or that goes down on Instagram where you can like look for specific things in there. So I just make sure to do my research as much as I can. I thought Thomas was more playful than rude. Oh, he was totally rude to me. See, it was totally a thing about perception though, because to me it was like the opposite. I was just like very annoyed. I was like, her intellect is not as great as mine, but I guess she'll do. I'm like, Thomas, get out of here. Starla loves Demon Slayer. Look, I recently found out about Demon Slayer because again, I'm like rather new into the whole manga anime realm of things. And I just love it. It's so good. I went to meet Deborah. Girl, same. Girl, same. What's a book buying ban? Basically, you ban yourself from buying any books. So you either put like a specific amount of time in which you don't buy books or you just don't buy books at all. And I don't know her. So excited to be here. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while now. Hello, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Gonna be reading Felix Ever After, reading These Violent Delights. But why did I read this as, oh my God, Jesus is here? Somebody help me. Oh, when do we start reading? We're reading in hopefully 5 minutes at 30. Should I finish Akhmov? Yes, absolutely yes. I also have read all of SJM books, and please do not ever make me choose. I have 40 question. Oh, I have a 40 question math assignment that is just staring at me. Look, Luna, maybe sprints is probably the best time to do it. You had another channel. Yes, I started out with makeup, which is like what I do professionally. So I had like a makeup channel, which is how I found the makeup aspect of things. So it started out as a hobby, and then I went to makeup school, and then I'm here. But yes, it was about makeup. Why did I forget? It's Friday. I was just about to go to sleep. No sleep in this house, MaKayla. I love Truly. Do I read? Do I know words? Truly Devious. Fantastic. Freaking love it. Thank you very much Thank you. Honestly, none of us know what we are doing in our lives, so you are in good company. Ooh, Ariadne. Absolutely, Ariadne. Absolutely. I love this family as it gives me a highlight of the week, especially. I'm glad that you love it. I love it here too. Literally, sprints are like the highlight of my days too. So I'm glad that you guys enjoy it. I didn't see the moon tattoo. It's so pretty. Here we go. Oh my God. Brittany, this is how I know. This is how I know. H2O. That's how you know. I haven't read The Thief Lord, so I don't got any thoughts. Dyana from Blood and Ash, I just didn't like it. I totally understand why. We love a good book haul. Gonna read, check, please. Oh my God, Mel, let's buddy read Junji's books. Look, I'm down for this. I will throw away my money. My money? I can't talk. Oh my God. I will willingly throw money at Junji Ito because apparently it's everything that people rave about. So look, if I have to spend $60, you know, I think about it and then I say it out loud. And when I say it out loud is when I rationalize the thought. And it's like, damn, $60. I'll do it though. I'll do it for you, Jesse. Other kids wanted to grow up to be a lawyer. Look, I wanted to be a mermaid and then I wanted to be a lawyer. And then I ended up being a makeup artist. So, you know, it's fine. I read Amari and the Night Brothers. Yes, I'm glad that you loved it. It's honestly one of the best books that I have read this year. Do you plan on reading Realm Breaker? Why does this ring a bell? Realm Breaker. Oh, by Victoria Aveyard. Is this something entirely different to Red Queen, or is this Red Queen? I don't know. I'll try to get some progress done in a little life after reading Uzumaki. Everybody be reading Uzumaki. See, this is where I'm at. I loved The Diviners. It was a 4-star. Right, Libby. How could I forget Libby? Maybe it's because I don't have it here, but Libby is an option too. For audiobooks, by the way. But I loved The Diviners. Still have yet to finish Layer of Dreams, but it's great. Have y'all? Okay, these editions are freaking stunning. Freaking stunning. I love all the special editions that are coming out. Not enough money or time in the world to get all of them, but it's just, they're all stunning. Oh wait, you can listen to audiobooks on Spotify. I did not know that, but there you go. That's another option. I borrow all of my audiobooks from Libby. I'm going to dive back into Crescent City as you should. You should totally read Aquasoft. That's my vote. Absolutely, yes. Let's see. Oh God, I'm getting so many emails. I should probably go into the first sprint because I need to reply to some emails now. What was the book that broke your heart and made you sob for a while? Aquasoft and Crescent City, no doubt. You Should See Me in a Crown also. 10 out of 10. Jesse equals Jesus. Look, if Jesse wants to, let us know. Let us know. I'm more of a fan of Naruto. Look, I am soon enough going to be reading Naruto, and I'm very excited. Me always being at work while I'm in your sprints. What's new? The queen of multitasking. I really love your bookshelf. It's simple and not too much decorations. If I had a lot of decorations on this bookshelf, I don't think I would be able to walk through and just pick books out. So I just try and keep it very minimal. I just have like mugs and little things that I can easily move around, but not like leaves or anything. I'd love to, but I feel like it would be really hard to pull books out. And it's all about the practicality of it. I've only finished 2 anime. I keep forgetting that I'm watching them. By the way, I think you'd like The Seven Deadly Sins. I think my brother watched this one. And did he enjoy it? I can't remember. Also, how could I forget? We're also watching Fate. We also just Fate Zero. We haven't finished it, and we actually haven't watched it in like 2 weeks, but we're watching Fate. You actually liked Den of Vipers. I'm glad that you did. At least one of us did. I hope your love for it is big enough to compensate for the rest of us. I'm trying to do content for my college library, like TikToks, maybe even my own channel. I say go for it. Whenever anybody tells me like I'm thinking of opening a channel, I'm just like, don't think about it. Just do it. Okay? Like Nike said, just do it. I finished The Rose Society last sprint, and I'm hoping to finish the next book in the series today. You got this. Girl, not the money. Apparently the money. Heartstopper is not sad. It's very wholesome. It is literally the cutest thing ever. I just love it. It's okay, Mel. We all have those days. One time I was trying to type right. Look, I really can't get words out sometimes, and it's fine. It's fine. It's an entirely new series, nothing to do with Red Queen. Okay, got you. I'll definitely check on that and see if I am interested in it. And I'll check back. Have read Frankenstein and Shiver by Junji Ito. See, I have all of those in the things to buy soon. So maybe I should just get them. See, I walk into sprints and I walk out with books. I love it. Should I read Amari as an audiobook or physical? I would say physical. If you're into annotating, you'll definitely want to annotate Amari. We're also reading in 3 minutes. I know I said at 30. What else is new? Thank God I started the sprints a little bit earlier because there were a lot of comments to get through. I got Little Women in the mail today. Yes, I hope that you love it. Look, Brittany, can I get it out? So see, I literally rearranged my bookshelves, but it's here. It's here. It's here. And I am also reading The Damned this month. So I am very much excited for that. No, sweetie, Jesse's going to gay hell. Jesse, you can be the Jesus of gay hell. I don't see any problems. Jesus, that sounds like a deal to me. How do you prevent your paperbacks from getting damaged? I don't break the spine. Just because I can't. Also, haven't read either of them. Brandy, Sandy, have yet to read my first one. We'll read it this month. Robin Hobb, don't hurt him. Don't know them. Haven't read them. Hopefully at one point. Amari physical first and then listen to audiobook when you reread it 14 more times. Okay, reread quality is all there. What's something you think we would be surprised to know you like? I think you'd be surprised to know I love track and field. American football. How I told you guys before, I don't know if I have. I played flag football for the entirety of high school, 2 seasons a year. Hello. So I was very much into American football. I don't know if you'd be surprised by that, but that, tennis, I guess. What else do I like? I don't know. See, you guys asked me this and I just blanked. I use Lightroom. I use all of Adobe's programs for like editing purposes. So Photoshop, After Effects, Premiere Pro, Lightroom, all in conjunction. Gav, that's a mood. Gav is always a mood. Why are we dead, Jesse? Jesus of gay hell. Oh my God. I devoured the Wrath from the Dawn. See? Okay, but don't compare this to An Ember in the Ashes because I DNF'd it. But hopefully I'll like it. I'm winning. My agendas are working. Brittany, I told you eventually. Any recommended books with good illustrations? Do you mean graphic novels or do you mean like actual books that have illustrations? Pages and Co. is one. Absolutely, yes. Flag football is so much fun. I loved it. I'd play American football for real, Mel. My own little sports romance, all courtesy of Gav. I'm here for this. Also, it's 34. So we're going to go into our first sprint at 35. So in a minute. And we're going to make this a 35. I feel like the sprints, like the time per sprint will vary depending on how we move along. It's 35 though. So I'm going to blow up the timer before I get carried away with Z talking. And we're going to sprint for 35 minutes and we shall be back. Hello. How did we do in this first sprint? Great. Great. A lot of twists in how many pages did I read? I read I don't know how much I read. I'm on page 200. But the twists were they were woo! Oh my god, I did not expect any of that. Oh my god. Let me know how you guys did on the chat. Your hair is looking lush today. Thank you. It goes through phases. Sometimes it looks super shiny, sometimes it doesn't. Apparently today it's a good day. It's a good hair day. Let's see. Page 90 of Arsenic and Adobo. How are you enjoying it? 40 pages. I'm reading Lore by Alexandra Bracken. Yeah. 33 pages of Royal Assassin. 58 pages done. 31, 23, 30. I am sorry that the alarm scared you. It's a typical reaction on the channel, and I am sorry that it spooked you. I hope that no cats were spooked in the making of this live stream. 18 pages. Ooh, only have 99 pages to go. I read about 20 pages of Jade City, and ooh, grilled cheese. Okay, couple of chapters, and I got distracted by my phone. It's fine. We'll still read some more. So reading The Stand, I want to get to halfway point tonight. Hopefully you'll be able to do so. Listen to the Six of Crows audiobook, 27 pages of Six of Crows, 28. Good morning. Hello. Just woke up, so I spent most of the sprint sleeping. That sounds like a productive sprint to me. Okay, napping sprints are good sprints. I am also reading Lore and really enjoying it. 29 pages of House of Dragons, 48 pages of Contagion, 100 pages of Spin the Dawn. I don't know page count, but I read about 3 to 4 chapters of Queen of Shadows. I know, right? I was here to serve some, what was it that Kira called me? Hot business mommy? This is the realness that I am serving today. Got to page 145. I was watching a panel, then listened to Counting Down with you for about 10 minutes. 22 pages of Addie LaWoo. I love it so much. I relate to same, Caitlin, same. Hello, beautiful people. Your favorite Australian is here. You better bet you're my favorite Australian, Amber. What's up? Hello. Welcome to the Spirits. Struggling through Gilded Bones, but I got here late, so only a chapter. Hopefully, we'll be able to knock down some more pages as we move forward. Again, I think we'll be live for like 2 more hours. So we're going to have like 2 more like longer-ish sprints. Read 10 pages of Bone Crier's Moon, and it's so underrated. But I have this book. Yeah, I do have this book. I need to read this soon. Managed to read 30 pages of Last Night at the Telegraph Club. The timer ending gave me a heart attack. You guys really need to look up as you read. That's what I do. I'm just like, okay, 10 minutes? Okay, 1 minute? Okay, 30 seconds? And that's when I start putting everything away so I don't get spooked by the alarm. I only read a chapter of Akofaf, but I made, 2 espresso martinis? How does this work, Melissa? Give us the recipe. What do you think about Lore so far? I think a lot about Lore, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. And my sister's here. Hello, Sister Liv. How are you doing tonight? I managed 41 pages of Tyrant's Throne. Why does this sound so familiar to me, Steph? Is this Robin Hobb? Is this somebody else? Look at me be completely off. Almost halfway through Danny Brown. 31? Where did I get 31 from? 11 slides of my PowerPoint done. I also thought this was going towards like 11 slices of pizza, and I was like, damn, Elizabeth. I don't know where I don't know. Are you liking Lore? I really am. Page 16 of the Poppy War, already loving Rin. As you should. She's a little bit infuriating, a little bit of a stubborn main character. Wouldn't expect anything else. Just joining, I'm reading Intercepted. Okay. Oh, I love Intercepted. I love Marley. It's just a really great romance. Finished Uzumaki and took a 9-minute break to soak it up. Was it good? I know a lot of people have like acquired a fear of spirals because of Uzumaki, and I want that too. So I guess I'm spending money tonight. I don't know how many pages I read, but I'm on page 420. 420. I'm an idiot. European travel for them. Oh, okay. Liv is here, and she'll love to hear this. She'll love to hear this. I also really need to read The Alchemist's Daughter, but two, I want to get myself the hardcover for this one because it's a shunker, and shunkers deserve to be owned in hardcover form. So I really need to get on that too. Chapter 20 of Akomov. Oh, finished. But how did you enjoy Bedazzled, Hannah? I hope that you liked it. Super fangirling over Jessie being here. Love you, Jessie. I bought Amari for myself, and it is coming next week, as you should. A little bit of a splurge. It's fine. You're gonna love it. Now me finally catching. Hi, Morgan. Hello. How are you doing? Started Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, 130 pages left of The Assassin's Blade, 40% into The Fisherman, really loving it, got the kiddo to bed. That's a successful sprint to me, and almost finished editing my video. Ooh, for my Etsy event coming soon. I wish you all of the luck and all of the success. To return to the previous discussion, Mel, I don't think you have anything to worry about. I also DNF'd the number in the ashes, but okay. Awesome. You do need to get on The Beautiful though, Brittany, because it is fantastic. Like literally 4.5 stars. Cannot wait to read The Damned. And then what's the newest one? The Righteous. Is that what it's called? The third one that's coming out this year? I'm ready. I am so ready. They are all busy, either working or doing schoolwork. So it's where we're at right now. So it's just, I hope you can bear with my face only tonight. 5% on Kindle, whatever that means. It's 5%. I join in next round. I was doing chores. Don't you worry. Read one chapter of Assassin's Blade, 100 pages into Empire of Storms right now. I have yet to read Gilded Bones, so I have no opinions and no thoughts for you. But when I do, I'll keep you guys updated. 90 pages to go to meet my goal for the day with Mel of Ascension. That's the new name I'm giving it. Who's this by? Is this by Brandy Sandy? I hope Brandy Sandy doesn't mind the little change of title, because Mel of Ascension by Brandy Sandy, not even Mel of Ascension by Brandy Sandy, it does have a ring to it. Don't you guys think? It has a little bit of a ring to it. My dinner last sprints, I'm hoping to finish. Oh, you're reading The Damned. I hope you're liking it. I really hope that I like it too. Reading Aquasol. Wasn't able to read this sprint. Burgers were calling my name. At least you ate good, Sabrina, and that's all that matters. Thank you. Eyes, shot of espresso flavored. Oh, okay. So it's espresso flavored vodka. Oh, whoo. I've never heard of this before, but this sounds good. This sounds really good. Tyrant's Throne is book 4 in, okay, Sebastian. I was close enough. I was close enough to guess that it was Sebastian de Castell. Wrote down all of my ideas for my content, whether for my YouTube channel or my college. I love that for you, Natalie. That's a really successful one. Read a chapter of People We Meet on Vacation. Love this book so much. I know, right? It's so good. It is literally so good. Also, Sydney, all the tears. All of them. The tissues, the paper towels, that's the same thing. Just grab a towel. Just grab a whole ass towel and just be ready to sob. Because, yes. Also, yes, don't sleep on Notion. Literally the best thing to organize everything in. I use Notion and a bullet journal in conjunction. Best decision I ever made. I do love to hear this. Hi, sister. We love seeing, okay, I love seeing my sis Olivia here. Always, every single time. Liv has my heart, okay? My heart is for Olivia. For Olivia. How are you? Hello, I'm doing very good. I have yet to read the Kill the Pop. I have yet to do so. Also, I don't know what they look like, but I'm gonna guess by ew that they're not aesthetically pleasing to the eye. What did you rate Legendborn? Have you picked? I rated Legendborn 4 stars, and I have not picked up 6 of Crows again. Let me tell you, Uzumaki was so good. I can honestly say I will never look at spirals the same way. See, this is what I need. This is the level that I want to be on, so I know what I'm doing once I hop off sprints. Now tempted to Google penguin teeth. Same. Hey y'all, I haven't finished it, but the first book is still good. Oh my god. There we go. I don't think I can handle what's going to happen next in Court of Silver Flames, and I'm up to chapter 38. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. I think you might like Flirting with Danger as well. It's about a cat burglar who tries to rob a billionaire, and it's some Maybe. I don't know. See, I think I went through my phase already of reading like billionaire romances from like Wattpad, like way back when, that I don't know. I don't know if I'll still be into it. I don't think I would be. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Everybody be calling me out today about not reading Crown and Gold about. I don't know when I think I'm starting it this weekend. Hopefully it's here. It's right there. It's right there. Hopefully the plan will go through and I'll start it by Sunday, the latest. Maybe this sprint is actually getting me to write a paper for my college finals. I am glad to be of service. Our girl is waiting to discuss. Our girl is waiting to just open the book. Okay. It's like I look at it and it's like everybody scared me to the point where I'm reading it. I promise. This weekend. Hopefully. I absolutely love these reading sprints. I'm glad that you do. I'm so glad I finally get to make it to one and actually have the time to read. I'm glad that you're here and that you're able to read. These reading sprints are also a great time to finish schoolwork. I mean, they're a time for productivity, whether that is cleaning, doing homework, whether that's reading, whatever it is, it's a great time. Okay, my channel name should be Mel of Ascension. I agree. Like, Mel reads who? Mel reads who? I'm currently reading The Next Year in Havana by Chanel Clayton. Is that how you pronounce the name? I don't really like alcohol except for rum cream. That's so good. I don't be typically drinking. I'm like a social drinker. But I'm open. I'm open to trying it out. I just finished The Haunting of Evelyn Jones. It was so cute. Is this middle grade? If it's cute, I'm going to assume that it's middle grade. Just popping in to say hi. Hello, big day after 8 days of filming. Oh my God, what were you filming? Showered. Ooh, pop some popcorn. Ooh, poured some wine. Okay, Olivia Pope. Okay, Olivia Pope. We love to see it. I love it. Just starting Lore tonight. Was it fast to get through? I am not done yet. I am halfway through. I'm at the 50% mark? Question mark? How long is this book? Not quite there yet. But I'm like 47% through. And I'm really enjoying it. There's a lot of info to take in. It'll definitely not be for everyone, but I'm really enjoying it. I want to figure out ways to use Notion more. There's a bunch of tutorials online that I'm sure you could look at, and I'm sure they'll be really helpful. There's also a bunch of templates online that could potentially simplify it for you. Reading The Empress of Salt and Fortune, very, very confused. I don't know. I started listening to this on audio. Not the move. It was very confusing. I liked the lyrical writing. I just don't think I could listen to this on audio because the tree stuck and the animal stuck, and it was just like I didn't quite comprehend what was happening through audio. So I really need to pick up the physical and read it physical. I thought birds don't have teeth. Apparently penguins do. Also, I saw this book that seems to be about witches or sorcerer called Down Comes the Night. Oh, wait, I've heard of this. Hold up. Down Comes the Night. I have definitely seen this. I just don't know what this is about. So I'll leave the tab open. No me denuncien. I'll get to it. I promise I'll get to it. See, okay, I'm scared to read it, but Amber definitely pressured me into reading it. Like, just blast the Discord and just force me to read it. I'm the minority that didn't like From Blood and Ash. There's a lot of people who haven't liked From Blood and Ash, and I can understand why. I think it gets better, in my opinion. There's also people who think it's backwards. There's people who don't enjoy it at all, so it depends on the person. Yes, Wattpad. I used to just consume, like, literally just so many billionaire romances, just so many of them that I don't know. I feel like I kind of drove myself out of it, and I just don't know if I could read it anymore. Have you read People Like Us? I have not. Okay, it is middle grade. Got you. I was like that. If it's cute, it has to be middle grade. It was a rough work week, so the drinks are necessary. You treat yourself. I haven't not read Hollow Heathens. No. I have Lore. I'm tapping like crazy. Me too. Just finished my debate. Oh, debate essay. Okay, Miss Debate. I miss debate so much. Getting to read these Violent Delights. I need updates on the Guinevere Deception because I'm scared to read that. We are not going for 5 hours. We are going to stay here for 2 more hours. Currently rereading, and I'm on book 3 right now. Hey Mel, hello. Currently reading The One. Glad you're enjoying Laura. I haven't read any Alex. This is my first Alex Bracken, and I'm really enjoying it. I don't think I'll ever read The Darkest Minds or anything else by Alex Bracken. I do have the Brightly Woven graphic novel, so I'll get around to that eventually. But I think for now, I'll stay in this and Brightly Woven. Finished the final Empire yesterday, and I'm excited to jump into the Mel of Ascension. I want to read Down Comes the Night. It sounds so good. Oh, Mel, what equipment do you use to make your YouTube videos and IG photos? I use... give me 1 sec. Hold on. So, say hello. Don't ignore the crankling of the tripod, but what is this? EOS Rebel T7i, and then my little mic. That's what I use. And if I'm not using that mic, then I'm using a podcast mic. So, yes. Den of Vipers is not the only Millionaire reference I recognize. It's the only one I've read recently, I'll tell you that. So, yeah. You have to read the Song of Achilles. It's literally so good. Oh, okay. So here's the thing, you guys. When something is like overly hyped, it takes me a minute to get to it. So before it went big again, I was like, I'm going to read it. And then it went big and I'm like, nah, I don't want to read anymore. So I'll get around to it eventually, but not anytime soon. Reading lore. I used to read this too. All the werewolf romances. Give them all to me. The vampire falls in love with the werewolf. The werewolf falls in love with the human. The alpha. I just read all of that when I was younger, and I think I already burned through that phase. I don't think we're going back to that. I really need to get to Down Comes the Night. Apparently, it sounded amazing to my past self, who added it to her TBR when I remembers nothing. It happens sometimes. That was me with the Diviners, and 7 years later, I read it. What is lore about? It is about Lore, who is a part of a Greek family who are tied to the gods from Olympus. And every 70 years, the Aegon begins. And the Aegon is a ceremony where people from these ancient bloodlines that are connected to the gods get to hunt the gods and kill them for their immortality and their powers. And so that's what it's about. Really enjoying it. Do you read any dark romances? No, I do not, and you will never catch me reading any after Den of Vipers. Not for me. Those ghosts are cute. Thank you. I wish I could pull off clear frames. I'm getting new ones because these are not my prescription, but if I don't wear these when I read, then I just can't read. So gotta settle for these ones while I have them. Scared to read the Guinevere Deception. I am also scared because people seem to not like it at all. You use a ring light? I do. I use this ring light, the one that you can see on my glasses. It's the newer one. I don't know what size it is, but I hope that's helpful. Song of Achilles was, see, a strong 2-star. Just finished Song of Achilles and I couldn't put it down. It was beautiful. I'll get to it in like 5 years. In like 5 years. It's really not a priority. Me and my best friend are going to buddy read. Chloe, don't do this to yourself. If you love yourself, if you love your friend, I love you guys, and I'm going to advise you to not do it. This is the one book that I will actively say, do not read it. A practice self-love, Chloe, and just throw it in the trash can. Like, you don't have to read it. There's better books out there. Everyone loves the Song of Achilles. It makes me worried it won't live up to the hype for me. Same. Oh my god, I get that overly hyped thing. I never wanted to read Throne of Glass at first. I was like, it can't be that good, and it's legit my fave series now. How ironic. I agree, like, this is me. I feel like I read all of, like, what is now considered overhyped books, or at least I started getting into them before I started BookTube, like, when I was only watching, so when I was a viewer. So for me, it was more of like a I just can enjoy them. But now it's not just books. It's like movies, TV, music, artists, like anything. If everybody is talking about it at the same time, I will probably wait a little bit until I feel like going back to it. I was on Wattpad reading BTS. Look, my time was Harry Styles fan fiction. that was my era. So it was like 5 Seconds of Summer and One Direction and Justin Bieber fan fiction. So yeah. How are you liking lore? I am really enjoying it. My favorite character is definitely Castor. Gotta admit, a close second though, Miles. So those two are my favorites. If you want to read Total Trash, I have no idea how this was published, is Elemental. That title sounds horrible. Elemental mating? Please tell me that you don't mate through wind. That sounds like just not a fun time. We're reading in 5 minutes. Literally, I went through a few 2021 releases lists at the end of last year, read a lot of synopses, but do I remember anything? No. Me too. It's like I read a lot of synopses and then I go back to them and it's like I don't remember anything. I really asked about a ring light while it was reflected in your glasses. Where? I got, oh, I can't get it right. There we go. Good thing. No, Chloe, don't. No self-deprecating jokes. No. I personally enjoyed Song of Achilles, but I didn't cry at the end, and that sort of ruined the whole ending for me. It did give me nightmares. Yes. Me as a Song of Achilles stan sitting here. I'm sorry, Jessie. I'm sorry. It's 1:30 a.m. and I'm getting my nails done in the same. Good night, Steph. I hope your nails turn out beautiful. I want to read Den of Vipers. Oh, look, if somebody paid me $1,000, I'd do it. It's money, honey. I'd read it for what's like the worst book out there? I'd read that for $1,000. I can speed read through it. I'll give you an entire essay on it and I'll get my coin in. I'll do it. I'll do it. This is my first stream. Hello, Mary. Welcome. I feel as if the Song of Achilles was too hyped up. And then when I read it, it was extremely disappointed. And I gave it a 3-star. I have yet to read City of Brass. Have yet to. But I will get around to it. Can you talk in Spanish? Sí puedo. Hola. Soy panameña, así que sí. Okay, Ashton or Colin fanfiction. Literally, yo, I used to live on Wattpad just on this alone. Like 5 Seconds of Summer, One Direction fanfiction just gave life to me when I was younger. I was on the bus to school and I was like, so that's what I was reading. I have also not read Cersei. And I feel like it's 50-50. Either people love Cersei or they hate it. And they either love Song of Achilles, but I haven't seen anybody who's loved both. You know? So it's either like one or the other. What is a book you recommend for a 13-year-old? Amari and the Night Brothers, Pages & Co., anything Rick Riordan or anything published by Rick Riordan, no doubt. Truly Devious, I guess. I would totally read through Truly Devious when I was 13. I used to read werewolf books just published once instead of Wattpad once. I don't think I could get into it like traditionally published. So, yeah. Again, I think I burned through that phase. It's not Money Honey, it's Money Honey. Okay, it's Money Honey. What's up, Money Honey? I'll read pretty much anything from. Thank you, Elizabeth. I was like, I really do. I really would. Started reading Aquatar and I'm confused. I hope it clears up for you. Do you recommend Aquatar first or finishing Throne of Glass? Just finish Throne of Glass. I too would also read anything for that. I'm glad I am not the only one who would read anything for $1,000. Like literally, if a friend walked up to me with a book they rated a 1-star and they'd say, read this because I hated it, and I'll pay you $1,000, I would literally eat that book up like it was cereal. Okay? I would literally, I'd choke on it. My favorite character was Miles. I can totally see that. Like Miles and Castor are like pretty there for me. My Latin teacher spoiled the ending. Not spoiling it. Those Kalyn ones back then though, no words. I could have guessed Olivia's an Ashton fan, Ashton stan. You would have guessed right. I myself was more of a look girl, but I would have never passed on anything 5 Seconds of Summer. Reading Cersei now, I hope it's good. I really do hope that you enjoy it. The Unwanted series by Lisa McMahon is good for 13 years old too. For the person who asked for middle grade Rex, thank you so much for leaving that in. In the chat. Also, this could also be a good recommendation. Oh, Cersei is the only book you've ever DNF'd. Damn. Not joking in a book please. Me and my mom's best friend convinced her to read Crescent City and she just finished and said it was okay. Look, I respect everyone's opinions, but this is respectfully wrong. I never read fan fiction like, oh, I used to survive on fan fiction, like the OG Harry Styles ones, like Dark, After. I used to thrive on those. It would depend on the book. If it was a book by an author that I don't like, oh yeah, if it was a book by an author I don't like, I would need a little bit more. But if it's a book that a friend was just like, I hated it, read it, I'll give you $1,000. I'll take $1,000. Okay, I'll finish the Twilight series for that much. Yeah, oh, you could finish that for 1,000. So yeah. Also, Thoughts in City of Bones. I read it so long ago, but I do remember enjoying it. With Peace and Love, you have to get rid of anyone who says Crescent City is okay. Okay, every opinion is right to an extent, but this one is respectfully wrong. Okay, I'm sharing screen though before you get carried away. I said we were going to read up 35. So here we go on to the second sprint, people. Here we go. Okay, but Amber, same. I have yet to read, have yet to meet a person that is giving out money to read books, but I'm willing. Hello. How did we do this time around? I see Jaleesa's in the chat. Hello, Jaleesa. Good morning. Reading Sunkissed by Casey West. How you started it? Are you like halfway through? Are you just now starting it? How are you enjoying it, sis? I hope you're enjoying it. But everybody let us know in the, not let us know, let me know. I mean, sure, all of us know. You did it in the chat. I personally got to page 224, and I also did my little summary for 100 pages just so I could gather my thoughts on that. It took me a minute, but made it to page 224. So that's where I'm at. Thank you. This is me having meetings today and me also filming. This does not happen regularly. Thank you, sis. Made it to chapter 20. Read oh my God. 27 pages of City of Ashes. Didn't read, but got some studying done. Hi, Delisa. Hi, Queen Delisa. Read 76 pages and started 5 minutes late. Look at you go. I think I'm going to read Aqua War in the next sprint. You do that. 60 pages of The Damned. Did a chapter and a half. Got distracted by the Barb section of Stan Twitter. Oh, no. I'm reading Horrid right now. I hope you're enjoying it, Kelly. We all know my experience with Horrid, but I hope you enjoyed more than I did. Hi, Delisa. Read 19 pages. I just got to page 52. It's such a cute summertime story so far. Look, we all need a little bit of brightness and happiness, so I'm glad that is very cute. I think about reading Clap When You Land because it seems like a quick read. How long did you take? I listened to the audiobook, and I think the audiobook is like 4 hours long. I sped it up to 2 times speed, so I read in 2 hours, I think. Pretty sure. 17 pages. I just want to be done with this. Not just want to be done. Poor book. Poor you. Whichever of the two applies. Read 20 more pages. Didn't read anything. Got sidetracked. I was only able to read 27 pages of Skyward. How are we enjoying Skyward, Amber? Let a girl know. Let me know. Got to 460 so far. Really, really good. Joined late, but read 20 pages of Lock Every Door. Hey, Delisa. Read 30 pages of Throne of Glass. I read 33 pages of Talon. I think I'm going to put work away for the weekend and read it. Ooh, Vows of Bold and Deadly. I hope you enjoy it. Muted at the 1:30 mark so I don't get distracted by the alarm. Don't you worry. You do what you have to do. If you want to finish out your chapter or your pages, you can also mute me. More than welcome to do so. Read about 10 pages and I love it so much. There's this owl that reminds me of the surreal. Oh, wait, I love that. That is so cute. I love any surreal vibes that we can get. 40 pages of Sweet and Bitter Magic. How are you enjoying it? 306 of Legendborn. Got to page 60. 30 pages. 23 of the Mel of Ascension. Thank you very much. That is the new brand that we have given the book. Got very distracted. The 10% is still great. And I hope that you're enjoying Good Girl Bad Blood. I need to read 60 more pages of Mel of Ascension tonight. I love that this is going to be our next thing. First it was Brandy Sandy and then it was Mel of Ascension. We're coming for Brandy Sandy, apparently. I read 3 chapters of Queen of Shadows. I'm also on page 224 of my book. Read 150 pages into November 9th. Wait, is November 9th? Is this by Colleen Hoover? I feel like it rings a bell. Cooked dinner and now reading The Sun Is Also a Star. What are you reading? If I can find my dust jacket. Lord, this is what I'm reading. 22 pages because I kept rereading the pages. Got up to page 85 of Aquafob. 32 pages. Got to page 154 of The Last Night of the Telegraph Club. This is such a long title to type up. I bet. I read another 4 chapters in Dorian. If you know, you okay. In Queen of Shadows, if you know, you know. 64 pages of The Right Swipe. How is this? I've seen the cover go around a lot. I spend the whole sprint on my phone, but I have wine now. Self-care. I don't know why that took me a little bit to get out. I was like, self-care. Got to 46% of The Fisherman. I'm determined to make it at least 50% before I think about DNFing it. Look, if you make it to 50% and then DNF, you rate that. That's what I do. The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. Ooh, what did you rate it? 36 pages, only 10% left in my book. I got to page 319, 23 pages left. Oh, the Romance Book Club. I loved it. Read 15 pages of These Violent Delights. It's definitely different than my normal kind of read, but so far I'm enjoying it. See? A little bit of compromise, Amber. You read Skyward? and I read a Chronicle of Bones. How does that sound? Less than 10 pages to finish. I'll be back in a sec. You go do that, Dyana. I'll still be here. How are we done with the 7 husbands of Evelyn Hugo? Hi, Mel. Hello. Just joined. So hello, everyone. Hello. I'm going to be reading more If You Were Born in the next sprint. Read 24 pages of A Gathering of Shadows. I'm 308 pages in, reading King of Scars. My video is exporting, yes, and you're picking up the Poppy War. Sounds like a productive sprint to me. I am really enjoying lore more than I thought I would. I was really scared going into it, but right at the bat, it really hooked me. Like the prologue gave me General Zod DC Comics vibes. It's really good. You should try the Aurora Rising series. Maybe. I have to finish the book since my dad is paying me $25 to read, and y'all know I need that gas money. Okay, we were just talking about taking $1,000, $25 though, I'll still take it. I have read Kingdom of the Wicked and I gave it 5 stars. Hello, beautiful people. Hello. On chapter 22 out of 55 of Skyward, listening on Audible. Can I just say that this book keeps getting better and better? I really am excited for Skyward because we are reading it for the Patreon. So I'm just all over excited to get into the first Brandy Sandy, and it's also YA, so I feel like it's a little bit more, you know, attainable. 4 stars for The Vanishing Half. It's really good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Morgan. Read a chapter of Aquafav, but I think I'm too drunk to continue. I love this for you, Melissa, and I think maybe it's time to call it a day with the reading. Finished from Blood and Ash. It was so good. The ending, right? The ending. Read like 5 pages of Vicious. I hope you're loving it. I love Vicious. I want to read The Vanishing Half so bad. Same. Okay, we all love that for Melissa. We all love that for Melissa. Finish the book. If Mel ever writes a book, it will be called Mel of Ascension. 3:15 a.m. here, heading to bed now. Good night. It was an amazing stream so far. Thank you. You too. You enjoy your sleep, night in bed, sweet dreams. I'm sure Mel will love Skyward. Ooh, bold statement. But I'm here for this. I really do think I'm gonna like it. So we'll see. I really don't know too much about it. I just know that it's Spencer, pilot school, wants to be as good as her dad, and that's about as far as I go. But honestly, I like that I'm going in a little bit blind. So yeah. Oh my God, stop. If Mel writes a book, not take my entire wallet. No. Oh my God. One day, you guys, once I finish the draft and actually go through the editing process and find an agent, it's a long journey. But once I finish the draft, which is dusting up on Scrivener. Good night, Laura. Thank you for joining. Okay, Jaleese as your host. I'm just here. Jaleese is the host. Read about 30 pages of Crescent City. Hunt has my heart. Hunt has a quarter. A third? A quarter. A quarter of my heart, and the rest of my heart belongs to Ada's. Absolutely is. Hi, I read 24 pages. It's really devious. I hope you're enjoying it. I mean, it was necessary. Self-care, and we love to see it. Adds lore to cart. Look, DC Comics vibes is all you need to know. Just got here. Hello, I did not miss it. No, there's still one more sprint, and then we'll hop off. But there should still be one more sprint for you to read and enjoy. Page 79 of Spy X Family, enjoying it. This book is Mel's fault. Look. Y'all, I have now an entire shelf dedicated to like manga and like graphic novels and comics. And there's no regrets. Like I really love it here. And y'all better expect more manga content is all I'm going to say. So, yeah, I got you. Super excited for Mel's first Brandy Sandy. I'm very excited too. Okay, Delise is the virtual host now. That's how I imagine her saying it. Could you tell us what genre you plan on writing? Only if you want to tell us. For now, like my main 2 projects are thriller/horror. And then contemporary. So those are like the 2 genres that I first want to dabble in before I even consider fantasy, especially because fantasy is the genre that I read in the most. So I don't want to stop reading right now to focus entirely on the writing process for fantasy. So I'm more focused on thriller, horror, and then contemporary right now. Like the thriller horror pitch, you guys, it's inspired by something that happened here in Panama. It's a little bit more of a supernatural thing. But I love it. I'm excited to finish the draft this year. Starting Throne of Glass because of you. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you love it. 80 pages in A Cuban Girl's Guide to Tea and Tomorrow. Alma, I hope you love it too. How many more sprints? One more sprint, and then we're wrapping it up. I didn't even read, so I was so disappointed in myself. I wanted to read. You do what you have to do, Kendall. And again, one more sprint. So yeah, my TBR is filling up with books. My TBR is growing and decreasing. Me. I feel that. If you were to interview an author or ask for an advice, who would it be? Ooh. I mean, you guys know, like, of course, like my first option would absolutely be Sarah J. Maas. Like, I just really want to sit down with her and like see where she gets her ideas from for like writing, where she starts, like what her entire process looks like. Because her stories are just like, when I look at Throne of Glass, it's like the world building, it's there, the character development is there, the foreshadowing and the red herrings, like everything that you need from a story is there. And so I kind of would just love to sit down and like chat with her about that. And that's like on the fantasy side of things. If I were to sit down with anyone on like the contemporary side of things, I would really love to sit down with Elizabeth Acevedo and see kind of why she writes the stories that she writes and why it's so important to tell those stories in the way that she tells them. So yeah, either one of those two. Not bangs the credit card against the table due to Mill Thriller. I would not, don't sell your soul. Please don't sell your soul. Keep it. I won't take it. You should read House of Hollow if you haven't. I really want to. Also, I know this is more of a book fam, but as a fellow makeup lover, I'm wondering, what are your fave makeup brands? I have a few. Juvia's Place is really incredible. I also really like Pixie. I know Pixie is like a mix of like skincare and makeup, but I like that they're the best of both worlds. Urban Decay is also another one that I really enjoy. Makeup Forever and Laura Mercier. And those are the ones that I can think of right now that I'm like very much into. Yes, writing can bring such joy. I'm excited for you. Look, I just love it. Patreoner, not Patreoner to the book. Could you imagine? I just hand them the entire manuscript and I'm like, Patreons, here you go. You're all my, I mean, honestly, you all can be my beta readers. That doesn't sound half bad. Yes, use the supernatural stuff, drawn folklore too. That could be so much fun. I don't want to speak too much on it, but it's good. It's really, really good. I'm writing 2 books right now. I hope you love my book, Mel. Ooh, that's awesome. I'm just excited to see all of the books that you guys are writing out. Who is your favorite author or top favorite authors? SJM, Elizabeth Acevedo, R.F. Kwong. Maureen Johnson, honestly, I really love her work. And Tiffany D. Jackson has newly made the list. Aiden Thomas. And yeah, B.B. Austin. He only has 1 book out, but B.B. Austin. Halfway through From Blood and Ash, and I kind of really like it. The world is interesting. I agree. The world is really, really interesting. I also added Panamanian characters to my work in progress because I'd be sleeping on the country. Look. For those of you, I mean, I don't know how many Panamanians are in the stream, but the case with our exorcist, Padre Cosca, is all I'm saying. That's what sparked the thriller horror thing in me. So if you're a Panamanian, if you know, you know. It's been so long. Hi, Peyton. Hello. I hope life is treating you good and that the construction isn't being too harsh, but hopefully it'll start getting a little bit better. Oh my God, it just arrived. How many more sprints will there be? One more. I would love to see you interview Sarah and Elizabeth in your channel someday. That would be iconic. Look, I know it's like possible. I'm just too scared to reach out because I know if you email like publicists and like publishers, like it's possible to set something up. I'm just so scared. I'm so scared. But I do have an author interview next week. Is it next week? I don't even know what week or day I'm living in. Yes, it is next week on the 15th. Oh, there's a motorcycle card really loudly coming through. But I have an author interview next week. There will be more slots opening soon on Monday. I believe they're releasing 30 more tickets. So if you guys are interested, it's free, by the way. You just have to sign up on Eventbrite. But it's an author event. There is going to be Suzanne Park. There's going to be Robin Rule, Kata Walter. And there's just going to be a bunch of authors that are releasing books recently, and they're all like contemporary. And the interview is going to be all about how to write contemporary and like writing tips. So yeah, if you guys want to join, I'll be putting up more info once these slots are open on Monday. So that's exciting. That's happening next week on the 15th. So I'm kind of making my way through kind of the beginner stages of author interviewing. But once I feel comfortable enough, y'all better bet I'm gonna reach out and see what happens, because a girl can dream. All I can do is dream, okay? I'm a dreamer since birth. Just joined Olivia Hearst and Watch. Thank you. I don't know if you already had it like that, but I love it. I changed it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. I mean, I'm not Glam Baby Glam right now. Amber, I freaking love you. Okay? Jaleesa is going to be the first one to get an interview, okay? This is your spaces. You're the host. Pain, long time no see. Miss ya, bro. The inner circle about to get so many arcs from us. We about to be overwhelmed. I miss you guys. My life has been actually insane. Renovating a home is really hard. I bet it is. I've seen the pictures and it looks really crazy, but it's coming along really beautifully. The next sprint will be in 3 minutes. Kidding, LMAO, I'm not a writer. Girl, you about to put out that poetry book. I'm going to make you put out that poetry book. And you're going to have an interview. And it's going to happen. Okay? You're going to have a book out. It's going to be great. I love Maureen Johnson. I know. Exorcism, sign my race Catholic. Yeah, so it's a thing. Loving the blazer, by the way. Thank you. Who are you interviewing? It's Sarah Von, oh my God. Not me forgetting names already. See, I suck at names. So it's Sarah Von Name, Katha Walter, and then Susan Park, and Robin Rule. Next week on the 15th. It's all through Source Books, and you have to sign up through the Eventbrite link. So I'll make sure to post that on my Instagram once the 30 more slots are open, because they capped it. And so now they're releasing a few more seats on the event. So yeah, I'll let you guys know. I'll put the link on the stories on Instagram. And yeah, if you guys are interested, you can sign up. Also, Molly, I think you could get those interviews. I think maybe the Elizabeth Acevedo one is a little bit more like, it's a little bit more reachable. So I definitely do want to reach out at one point and see if I can get that to happen. The Sarah J. Maas one, does she even do interviews like that? Like, I don't even know if she does. So maybe one day, maybe. I did get a reply when I emailed them about an arc for Aquasoft. So maybe it's not that far-fetched. Yes, we love the dreamers. Only dreamers in this household. I should be done within a week or two. Yes, countertops go in next week, then the flooring the week after that. The finish line is in sight. I am really, really happy for you, Peyton. I am also really excited for The Box in the Woods, one of my most anticipated releases of this year, and I can't not wait. Heights, but no, seriously, my girl is out here doing big things and doing... Stop it! You're about to put out your own poetry book. I am bored out of my mind because I'm at my cousin's house and they have all their books and reading, but I left it at home. So, oh no! Look, Adam, it'll be fine. It would be fine. It would be fine. It's going to be fine. You can go back home and read when you get there. Yeah, she used to do a lot of videos before the pandemic, a lot of collabs with like booktubers and like interviews. So I know she's done them in the past. I just don't know if during quarantine those are still happening. But honestly, if Cassandra Clare and V.E. Schwab are doing interviews like that, I would assume that SJM would too. So again, wouldn't hurt to ask, wouldn't her to reach out. But if y'all don't see, just ignore that this conversation happened on this live stream so that I don't embarrass myself too much for getting denied. I'm currently reading Lore. That's what I'm reading. That's what I'm reading. Just now getting to join. Hello, still reading Crown of Gilded Bones and loving it. The summer releases sound so good, and I got a plan what to take to El Salvador. You really do. Your backpack is going to be full of new releases. I love Nicola Yu, and I think she's a contemporary author whose brain I want to pick. I rarely read contemporary, but she does it for me. Okay, but Deborah too, like, I would love to talk to Deborah and like see how she got there. Like, how did she get to the point of including so many like historical and scientific facts in the story and still making it work? Like, it's just a job well done. My next read after I finish lore, The Crown of Gilded Bones. I promised y'all. Yes, to Nicola Yoon. I love her. I really want to read the newest release. It sounds pretty cool. SJM is still doing interviews. Have watched a couple lives on Insta. I know she does a lot with Stephanie, but they're also friends. So I don't know if that factors in. Also, Stephanie, I think Stephanie runs the Mastastic, is that what it's called? One of the Instagram accounts that is revolving around like SJM news. So Stephanie's a special person, okay? I'm not that special. So we'll see. Maybe one day. Maybe one a day. So I'm really enjoying it though, Peyton, is what you need to know. It's not for everyone though. I will say, not for everyone, but I'm really enjoying it. And yes, I agree with this. Definitely the fact that she is a historian kind of like factor into that. But I wonder what made her not separate the two. Because you know how a lot of people like, I'm a makeup artist. I wouldn't necessarily write a book about makeup, I don't think. And so she must really love her work to bring that into the writing process as well. Thank you, Amber. Thank you. Oh my God. Okay, so I went past 2 minutes, but I'm going to put up the timer right now so we can read for the last time. This is going to be the last sprint. So we're going to read for another 35 minutes and then we'll come back and chat and we'll wrap it off. Off? Off. I can't talk. You know what I mean. Hello, how did we do in that last sprint? Let me know in the chat. This ending might be a little bit abrupt. I'll go through a few comments and update you guys on how I did, but I need to hop off real quick. I've been getting work messages right now that I need to tend to. So yeah, and it's also my uncle's birthday. So we're just gonna sing happy birthday in like a moment. And so I was supposed to be done by 9, but I'm not done yet. However, I did make it to page 248. So I read almost 100 pages today, which was great progress. This book is really good. I got to the twist, and then I sped forward to like the end of the chapter just to see how it ended and if I wanted to keep on reading. And then I saw how it ended, and there was just like a whole fight scene. I think the next chapter is just like a whole fight sequence. And so I don't want to stop in the midst of that. So I just stopped myself at the twist, and I'll just keep reading tomorrow. But yeah. Yes, I did give it 1 star. I talked about it in my wrap up. So yes, I did give it 1 star, and I stand by it. But yes, thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for the sprints. You're very welcome. Thanks for the sprints. Again, you're very welcome. Got through 52% of my book. I can't talk. Oh my God. My brain needs to be as fast as my eyes. No, what did I just say? My mouth needs to be, and you guys know what I'm trying to say. It's just a mess, but I am glad that you guys were able to have a lot of progress. I am happy that you guys were able to make it, at least most of you. I know this is, again, a little bit of an abrupt ending. However, I will make sure to make next week's sprint a little bit longer than these ones, and at least try to make it the 4.5-hour mark. But yeah, today was a really crazy day, really hectic, really busy, but at least we did 3 hours, 3 successful sprints, and we got some reading done. So yes, I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining. I hope that, again, you were able to get some reading done. And if you just got here, I will be leaving this up so you guys can rewatch it. So again, if you just made it, this will be up. You guys can rewatch it, sprint again with me a little bit later. I don't believe any of the girls are sprinting tomorrow. Again, we are all pretty busy, so sprinting right now, it's kind of like in the back burner of things. I'm doing some Patreon sprints tomorrow, though, again, for my Patreons, but I don't think any of them are sprinting tomorrow. I don't think so. Yes, I love you guys. There is a new video coming out Sunday. It's the TBR, so stay tuned for that. And then there's going to be like 4 videos out next week because I'm crazy. So yes, I love you guys. You guys know where to find me. I hope this was an enjoyable time. This will stay up so you guys can rewatch, and I shall see you guys on the next one.